Okay, what's up, gamers? Welcome back to my Let's Play of the Great Ace Attorney. My name is Chino, and I'm back here with Yami and Is a Hoodie.
How's it going?
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so the last time we were examining evidence, so we will examine more evidence.
Guess again.
That is what good attorneys do, I guess.
We're framed for murder again. Amazing.
Yeah, what can you
seem to
do?
catch a break.
Waka waka.
It seems like I'm just defending myself.
Okay, so we did this.
So we saw that it was in Russian text.
Yeah, okay, we did that.
Wait,
and
was the outline a separate thing?
yeah, no, the outline's the same thing as the
Oh, okay, it's the writing.
the writing.
Okay.
So what we can do is let's just examine this. Oh, well, I gotta press the examine button instead of just tapping it. I'm playing too much Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. That's how it
Oh, a
works.
large trunk.
Somehow I fit in that. It's more like a big box of memories for me now.
Memories of what my bones used to feel like before they were broken.
Yeah.
Memories? I don't quite follow.
Well, you see, to tell you the truth,
happened
we
was-
used the trunk to transport me abroad during embarkment. So, I had good times with it.
Yeah. Being stuck.
Oh, the memories.
being
That explains
whole
its
horse
warning
and
label.
Oingo.
Do not turn upside down.
Yeah, about that. I should have known better than to think the sailors would be able to read that.
Yeah, because they're Russian sailors.
And so I was flipped over and tossed and tossed and flipped over again so many times.
Too many times.
Smuggling a person isn't an easy thing to do, is it?
It's not.
And yet, it's still 100 times better than going up against a Sasato toss.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Let's go to
The wardrobe.
Let's look at the
Might as well.
wardrobe. Okay, wait, I forgot. I can't
So
just tap
that's
this
usually like the big thing.
It's been half a month since we left Japan.
Japan.
This is your house now, isn't it?
It's nice.
And all this time, you've been crammed into that wardrobe?
Hey, listen, it's not just any wardrobe. It leads you to Narnia, okay? Can you refrain from saying the word crammed?
Yeah, it's making me triggered.
Please pardon me. Let's say you enjoyed the voyage from the comfort of your own personal hiding place.
Well, I have to stay hidden since we have no idea when sailors might enter the
Yeah,
cabin.
they might. They might.
That's the reason I was crammed inside the wardrobe for the most.
Wait, so you can say crammed, but I can't?
Yeah, double standard.
Yeah.
Of course, I was stuck in there all through the night as well.
Yup.
So because of that, you didn't wake up during the murder.
Nope. Dude, I was too tired. It hurts so much to think about it. You know, it's like I have a concussion of some sort. It's as if I got knocked down by somebody.
Okay, so is this two different?
Oh, a vent. Oh, someone could have vented.
Oscar vent. I know what this is. It's an apparatus known as a call bell.
It's an apparatus? An what?
Indeed. I've seen them in books about the culture of the Great British Empire. They're used in other countries. You pull the rope to ring the bell, and a servant appears.
When you say it like that, it sounds just like sorcery.
Just like pictures.
You know, it's like, imagine rope.
Yeah, it's like they immediately get there, but no.
They just teleport.
Let's try ringing it. Room service?
Yes, let's do it. As part of our research on Western culture, of course. Not because it's gonna be fun.
Not because we're from the boonies.
Now what, is the servant gonna show up and see this murder scene?
Naga
Weird.
shows up and he's like, yes.
Oh, dude, secret agent.
I'm undercover again.
Is he our...
Who wonder if nobody came because we're Japanese.
That would be
No.
racist.
No, don't be silly. I'm sure everyone just has their hands full right now.
Probably. Or they're just too busy. Okay, let's see this vent.
I believe that's the air duct.
Yeah.
No, vent. I've played enough
It's a
of
sort of
that.
hole that keeps the air in the cabin circulating instead of getting stale.
But this seems pretty mysterious.
Mysterious in what way?
The air duct,
Could fit a person.
you know, it's obvious. It obviously leads through the wall and into the cabins next door. So let's check out the cabins next door. Somebody vented from medical to electrical. I just know it.
Yes, you appear to be right.
Well, if you wanted fresh air, wouldn't it be better to have the air duct connect to the outside? You know what?
You might get seawater in it, you dumb piece of garbage. Yes, that makes sense. Maybe it's to avoid having rain blow into the ship if a raging storm approaches.
Or just water in general.
Maybe that's it.
What about the desk? Did we look at the desk yet?
No, we're about to.
Okay.
I was saving that
Let's
one
do
for
it.
last, because I think something
Ah.
this.
Kazuma must have spent last night reading or
or
writing
case,
this very desk. Too bad he's dead now.
Ooh. Up tempo. His London travel journal. Left incomplete because he couldn't even make it there. Wow. He never made it to London.
Yeah, that's,
Apparently, the last sentence on the final page was left unfinished.
Does this mean the incident occurred while he was in the middle of writing this entry?
Interesting.
Let's
just
read
cuts
it.
off.
It might contain a clue.
yeah. Tool!
Oh no. I got wiped.
You mustn't do that.
That's
Oh,
Yushato tossed again.
what did I do? I did
Even
nothing.
if the owner is lost to us, you can't just read someone else's journal. It's improper.
Oh my goodness, you're one to talk about science logs. But for all we know, there might be something important written inside, you know?
Yeah.
Just like a research paper from a couple of weeks ago. Alright, fine. I won't read it. I won't read it.
Do it.
I won't do it, you know. That's kind of how it saved my life last time.
Kazuma.
It's not as if I actually want to go praying through Asogi's personal belongings. That is improper. But I also know that we need to find as many clues as possible for his sake.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Why is he suddenly there?
Who's that man? He wasn't here a moment ago. From the looks of it, he's clearly a European.
And not... Okay, I'm not gonna make a joke.
The Europeans.
Ah, over there. Who is he?
Whoa.
Whose man's is this?
Yeah, you noticed him too, Sasaro. That's sus. Oh, I mean, that tall gentleman.
They're not calling people sus.
Yeah, some people might not know what that means.
Now, this is a surprise. Naruhodo, could it be that
Could it be that I'm not the murderer? Yeah.
you don't know who this gentleman is?
No. I'm not acquainted with any foreign gentleman.
This is my first time out of the country.
He gives off in a very strange aura, and it clearly is different from all the sailors. You know, the first foreigner accused me of murder, so I'm a bit hesitant. I can't tell if he's inspecting Asogi's desk or just playing with it.
Then, let's hear what he has to say.
Finally, I get to voice something
Okay, I am imagining it.
besides the
Or did-
Russian steroid.
Sasato's eyes just light up. Let's hear the good man.
By the way, you may have already realized this, but when you touch a person with the cursor, you can talk with
Yeah.
them. Wow.
Alright, let's go.
Human
Alright.
interaction.
Then let's go talk to the suspicious, that tall gentleman with the cursor.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, alright, I have to go back to examine. Woo!
Time to talk to the good gentleman.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm ready to voice this guy.
oh my gosh.
Excuse me? Excuse me, can you spare a moment of your time
Quiet!
to learn about our Lord and
I'm in the
Savior?
middle of something big.
Alright. Yo, dude, is that Sherlock Holmes?
Man,
Dang.
you spoiled it. It was supposed to be
I
a
mean,
build-up.
he already said.
Oh,
Me-
He already said in the cutscene.
Maybe
Maybe we should
we
leave
could...
him be. Have a feeling that this could turn into trouble fast. Pretty sure I saw that he had a gun. I don't like that.
suppose so.
Oh wait. Whoops.
No, it's all good.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, I think that's supposed to be Naruhodo, but I think it's just a translation.
Suppose so, if that's what you think is best.
Oh, he disappeared. Oh my
Greetings!
goodness.
Sorry, so sorry to have kept you waiting.
Why did that animation remind me of Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah. Excuse me, can I ask what you were doing with Asogi's desk
Why
right
were you
now?
making love to it?
What's up with this
He was doing his daily stretches.
It's all about cyberpunk. Oh no. He
I
has
see.
that one
I
quirk
see.
search.
So that's what's going on.
Huh. What exactly do you mean? I feel like I'm being heavily scrutinized.
It appears that I've uncovered the whole truth of the matter.
Everything?
My flawless reasoning whispers the truth of all things. Yes, that's it. You returned here from Afghanistan quite recently at that.
Did we?
You got me.
Oh,
No, of course not.
No, I mean, it came from Japan, but like had at the station like some of the neighboring countries. But Afghanistan's not out of the way.
Yeah, that's
I would have to go
very out of the way. And
I
on
would
your
have to
way
go
to a
to Sri
foreign
Lanka.
country, you found yourself facing a predicament.
Well, he's not wrong about that.
How in the world?
How in the world did you come to know all of that? Is that what you mean to ask? Oh my god, he did the Joseph thing!
Oh,
Sugini Omaiwa.
Yeah. Please, this is but rudimentary reasoning. Nothing for me to bother explaining. Oh, his voice going.
Is there perhaps anything else you might know?
Oh yes, but of course. Countless things. Countless.
You see everything conflict with
Take,
knowing
for
how the
example-
universe ends.
Your true identity is that of a Russian refugee, a most cruel and heartless revolutionary.
well, I wish.
You've killed 16 people so far, and you plan to go to Britain to blow up the Crystal Tower.
I wish.
However, in order to
Living
hide
a
your
dream.
identity, you've murdered that man with the headband.
I wish.
Well, I suppose that just about sums it up.
There
Come
we go.
now, there's no more reason to hide your crimes. You know it to be futile.
Yeah. This is sort of a long shot, but were you talking about me just now? It's like
Of
looking at an
course I
icon.
was talking about you. I love that.
A pose?
Tell me, do you see any other Russians capable of assassinating 16 people?
Amazing. I'm definitely not capable of doing that either. Well, dude,
He just flickered out of existence.
yeah, dude, he did a double team.
I was right all along. He is stupid. The one who stole Cosmo's life was you, Naruhodo.
No.
And on top of that, you're a revolutionary as well.
Yeah, no, time to bring in.
How
Time to bring in
insolent! How
revolution.
shameless!
Hey now.
Hey, it was
You're
just a
an
prank, bro.
all-star.
Oh my goodness, again?
Flipped for the third time.
This is like the third time she's done it.
I
The
can't.
time is at hand. Now, what is your defense against these claims?
It's just a prank, bro.
I give up. Just execute me. I'm guilty.
Oh.
Yes. It's me. It was me. I came from Afghanistan.
It was all me.
My apologies. I did not mean to disgrace you.
No matter how you slice it, there's no way I could be a Russian revolutionary.
I did explain it extensively, but we didn't see it because it would take too long.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, and as for you, how could you carelessly fire off so many irresponsible, far-fetched theories? What is this?
And yet, did I not still speak the truth?
You didn't.
On your way to a foreign country, you found yourself facing a predicament. I guess
Well,
that part is true, but
I guess.
Wrong. Just 100%, bro.
Yo, dude, is he gonna predict what I say?
How's that? What do you make of that?
That's
I mean,
true.
1 out
though.
of 7 ain't
Hey.
good, bro.
If you really want to know what I make of that, I'm not sus. I was doing task. It's a fact that this ship is headed to Britain, and that I'm cuffed here at the crime scene. That's not really a theory. But hey, it goes without saying, as the phrase goes, it's just a theory. A game theory.
And so it does. That is precisely the principle of reasoning. Tried to say it goes without saying out loud.
It
It is unexpectedly and most mysteriously effective.
Right. So, who are you? New phone, who this?
Ah, yes. I delayed my introduction long enough.
Oh, he faded away.
I am a man known around the globe, the world's greatest and most famous detective.
Oh.
Yes, for
I'm
I'm
from
the
mystery-
famous Sherlock Holmes. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh my goodness, so you must work with Shaggy and Scooby in the Mystery Gang.
Oh, I knew it. You're the real Holmes in the flesh. Awfully city punk, though.
But of course, I am the Sherlock Holmes in the flesh.
Sasato, a moment please. Do you happen to know this man?
Of course I do. Everyone in the world knows who the great detective is.
All of a sudden, I feel like I've been cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, it's like you've been living under a rock, Naruto.
Yo, dude, Sherlock Holmes is YouTube famous.
He's
How do you not
YouTube
know?
famous. Have you not
He
seen that?
has at least 10 million subscribers.
Yeah.
He's verified.
He's
He's got a
verified.
blue
Yeah.
check mark.
Verified on Twitter and in the eyes of God.
Yeah.
Oh
Be sure
my
to find out the truth to this incident
Yes.
in no time with his help.
Yeah.
I got a really bad feeling about this. Oh no, this is quoting Star Wars now.
Pretty sure that's like a common
Alright,
thing, but okay. What's the great detective? More talking.
So you are a great detective, and you said your name was... What was it?
Precisely. A great detective indeed. I am the famous Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Sherbet? Alright. Well then, the Sherlock Holmes.
No, there's no need to say the each time. Mr. Holmes is more than adequate.
Okay. Whatever you say, bro.
If your interest in my escapades is piqued, then I would recommend you read this.
It's a shame I can't read English.
His brochure.
The Strand Magazine. This is a popular entertainment publication in Great Britain.
What is it? It's just the Rolling Stones
Rest assured, Mr. Holmes, I have imported every issue from Great Britain without fail. Cost me a lot of money. Hope it's worth it.
Lots of money.
It says The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes right there. The imprint.
Yeah.
It really is his brochure. So, basically, you're a character in this book.
You're not real? Precisely, you hit the mark.
So, he's so engrossed in this book that he's actually believed he's the great detective.
I love Naruhodo's takeaway from this is that he thinks he's that character.
No. He's just cosplaying Sherlock.
He's just cosplaying. Yeah. He's just that good.
He's a weeb.
I can tell by your face that you misunderstand. I am not as self-deluded as I may seem.
I have a few screws loose, but that doesn't stop me from being a great detective.
It's completely the opposite.
Opposite?
You see, this is a series of stories about my adventures, as written by my biographer.
You may know him as Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Your biographer?
Indeed. Presently, Dr. Watson is back in London, looking after our flat.
Wait, what? Dr. Watson? I got some bad news for you, buddy.
There's a contradiction there, buddy.
He hasn't heard the news.
He's dead.
Unless that Dr. Watson was totally unrelated to this. Watson.
No relation.
Both same last name.
Thanks to the popularity of this book, and the Doctor has been incredibly busy as of late. I love that pose he does. As have I returned from Asia, where I solved the mystery of surrounding a cursed royal crown.
I can tell that I can't tell if he's joking or serious, but either way, that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it does.
But bro, drop the act.
To me, deduction is everything. Simply put, it is the art of pure logic.
Pure logic?
Pure, cold, hard logic.
Facts and logic. Art? No.
Cold,
not
hard
part of logic.
facts.
Art? No art? Just logic?
Art of logic. Okay. A great observer of men does not allow even a single reaction to slip unnoticed. A slight change in line of sight or facial muscles. A person's very manner of conduct. Their fingernails, their sleeves, the wrinkles in their clothes. All of this is vital information.
I see. Yes.
A great observer can synthesize all of that information together in a single instant. And the logic he gleans from his conclusions will allow him to find the one and only truth. Indeed, you saw these very powers at work earlier.
He got some nerves being able to say that while looking me right in the eye.
Yeah. Yes, an extraordinary observer, a formidable logician, and the greatest detective alive. That is him, and he is me, Sherlock Holmes.
We are he, and he is me.
Incident.
Have you heard anything in regards to the incident? Like the one behind you?
My. Have I heard anything?
Yes.
What found you?
Well, I only drew out the culprit lurking in this cabin and discovered what he was hiding. You do realize that you're speaking with the great detective Sherlock Holmes, right? It's not like you've said that Sherlock Holmes several times since talking to me.
I do, yes. But wait, then.
First person.
He's the one to blame for the mess I'm in.
Yup.
He jumped to conclusions. This cosplayer.
This morning, after I realized something was wrong in the cabin, he just showed up. He teleported. It's crazy. Called for the sailors' help in opening the door.
Yes, the sailors set themselves to their work, and the great detective baited his breath. That's right! It was I, Sherlock Holmes, who found you at the scene of the crime. And I dare say those handcuffs compliment you quite nicely.
Oh, thank you.
Really bring out your eyes.
Oh, well, thank you, Sherlock. He's right, you know.
Well, whatever else may have happened, two truths have dawned on me at that moment in time.
2 truths and a lie?
No, just 2 truths.
Whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
More stuff.
More stuff to read? Oh boy.
Mr. Holmes, can you elaborate, please? Maybe a collab? What are the 2 truths you realized this morning while you were in the cabin? In this cabin?
Play Among Us? I feel like Sherlock Holmes would be really good. Sherlock Holmes would be broken. He would be super broken at Among Us because he would just figure out who the imposter is immediately before anything happens.
One of my friends was playing Among Us, and there was someone that was hacking to see who the imposters were immediately. Because my friend was an imposter, and they didn't even kill anyone or vent, and they were still called out as the imposter by this person.
Damn. Let me be more precise. There are two truths that I pieced together in a single instant. Let's put it that way.
I see. So please, tell me more about this.
Very well.
About these alternative facts.
The 2 truths I deduced from the state of the cabin. 1. The culprit could have not escaped, as it was a locked room incident. And 2. The victim was Russian, and he was killed after falling out with his comrade.
Wait, please, hold on for a moment.
Is obviously just no.
Why is Russian? How little did he know that? Asogi.
Why, that's easy enough. The message left behind the victim on the floor. Take a look.
So
Here, take a look.
So the language is Russian. Thank you, Sherlock.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so it means wardrobe in Russian.
Maybe it's a stand ability. He's writing out a stand.
One sec, I actually kind of want to check that real quick. I don't know if that'll actually, ruin the mystery, but...
No, it actually is. It does mean wardrobe.
Yeah, I was about to, say, it looks like, well, because I saw, warb. There we go.
I don't think you can make out words from, Russian like that.
We gotta derive the language.
In his final moments, his native tongue was first to come to mind, thus he is Russian. He's obviously a Japanese man.
So he is Russian, wow. I didn't know that.
Soki is Russian now?
I guess he immigrated real early.
Initially, I worked under the assumption that the culprit's name was Wardrobe. However,
Oh my gosh.
That would be a silly name.
out of precaution, I opened the actual wardrobe in order to verify the situation for myself.
And that was where Naruhodo was sleeping, right?
Precisely.
Probably the wardrobe was locked or something.
Just so. Inside was a slumbering Russian. The true culprit. In other words, you.
Oh, yes.
Why does he think everyone is Russian?
Jeez. And what are we speaking in again? Or,
He's
I don't think
only
we're speaking
basing
in
this
Russian.
because he saw the Russian letters on the ground.
Are there other Russians? Imagine
Well,
they're having a conversation.
There are
at
Russian
the-
sailors, like, around, and, so... Okay, you were wearing the same attire as the victim, ergo, you were comrades.
Comrade.
If my memory serves, that is certainly the type of clothing that Russians are known to wear. No?
You're just... What? Your uniform has actually been Russian clothing all this time?
Oh my god!
goodness. I am absolutely floored that the great detective, his memory is dead wrong there. The only good memory is my memory.
Ah yes, I took a photograph earlier to avoid any tampering with the words on the floor.
Printer attached to my butt. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh no, Osogi.
Aww.
Dang it, Osogi. Is he writing it in blood? This is...
No,
Not in ink.
that was the ink.
This ink.
Oh, he wrote it with his finger then.
A photograph
Yeah.
taken of the victim's corpse before it was transported out of the room.
By the time I opened my eyes, Asogi's body was already gone. This is my first time seeing him in this state, with my own eyes. Sad.
Sad.
He's just taking he's just taking a nap.
Photo?
Yes, I'll be fine. Just give me a
Crime scene
moment,
photo
please.
has been filed into the court records. Okay, so I think we have to also... There's like 2 more things we have to talk about in this.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, what do you need?
Speaking of Russia, didn't you say this earlier? That I am Russian and a refugee and a cruel revolutionary or something? Anything
Ah
else?
yes, that was the truth whispered by my logic.
Oh no, facts and logic. Maybe could you maybe elaborate on what about that seamlessly careless whispers?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I think he just said wardrobe again. Of course, gladly.
No, I think that's a different word.
yeah, different word. It looked like. Like I said, I'm not
Was
Russian.
it? Hold on, let me see the...
I think it says excellent or something.
Yeah. It was something that started with the
yeah,
K
probably
looking
something
letter.
different. Reasoning.
About that earlier theory of yours, the one that's about me.
On a journey to a foreign land, with a predicament facing you. Is that the one?
Yes, that's right. Please explain all the other parts of what you said too. The Russian refugees, the revolutionary, the assassination of the 16 people. Sounds like someone. It sounds like somebody.
Ah,
As
that,
if you're
well,
describing-
it's a simple theory, truthfully. Here's the morning's newspaper. The front page headline reads as follows. Revolutionary Dmitry Demoglaski flees Russia, believed to be en route to Shanghai. This ship made port in Shanghai yesterday, and last night a Russian was killed.
Since when did Sogi turn into a Russian?
Who knows?
And it's taken for a Russian due to the words he left on the floor.
Therefore, in conclusion, the culprit of this crime must be the heartless revolutionary. Having his own identity exposed in the paper, he murdered his following refugee. In summation, You are he, Mr. Dmitri Demoglaski, himself.
You know, it would be convincing, but you need like a beard and the glasses. But no. I mean, first of all, do I even look remotely similar? Look at his face, then look at mine, then look at his again.
Then mine again, then his again.
Well, nonetheless, the fact remains that you are the terrible revolutionary.
Ooh, now that's what they call
After
all,
evidence to the contrary.
Isn't it likely that a revolutionary would have revolutionized his own face?
Wow,
That's
now
not
that's just
how that
begging the
works.
question. You're just begging the
How
question.
would I revolutionize your face by breaking your nose?
That's your argument?
By
Begging
the
the
way,
question?
your name isn't listed
And-
on the passengers list from the embarkment either.
Yeah, you know, a stowaway kind of does that. Well, he's right about that part. I am a stowaway, you know.
You know.
It's kind of what happens.
So then, what about the killing of the 16 people and this Crystal Tower business?
Yeah, what about that?
The Crystal Tower.
Ah, right. The fact is, all of that information is contained within this front page article. Your true occupation and your nefarious deeds, my good fellow, I know them all. Dmitri Demoglaski himself was quoted saying all of these things. There can be no doubt.
So a revolutionary willingly agreed on an interview for a newspaper? Seems kinda sus.
Silence, Cesaro. Wait, so
Tusato.
what about the first thing you said? The part about returning from Afghanistan. Afghanistan? That's passing China and Russia.
That too
Explain
is
me
written
how-
here, clear as day.
Ooh, clear as day.
Clear as day.
Then it must be obvious.
It states that you've just returned from a string of destructive acts in that country.
Honestly, I've never even heard of this Afghanistan.
I don't even know what it is.
What is a Russia?
What is Russia? It appears we have crossed a brow moment. Oh, how rude of me! Allow me to give you this newspaper as a sign of our acquaintance.
Alright. Thank you.
Hey, evidence is evidence, bro.
I mean, I guess. I've already finished reading it after all, and discarding it would be troublesome.
There's a trash can.
The revolutionary article has been filed in the court records. Wow. The court's here? Amazing.
Yes. Come to think of it, the article on the back page was also rather fascinating.
On the back?
To look at.
Feel free to read it Feel free to read it if you wish. Who knows? You might just become a Russian connoisseur.
Russian newspaper, huh? Too bad I don't know how to read it.
I can't read.
But then, since...
Oops, sorry.
No, it's all good, it's all good, it's okay. I think we get the message out. I can't read.
Actually, let's see that
By the way, what are we inspecting?
what's on the back? Oh,
Yo, who is that? Main headline.
oh.
Did you notice something, Naruhodo?
Oh, well, yes, it might be the girl that murdered on the murder trial. No, I'm just wondering about this article on the back page was about.
I haven't the slightest clue. I can't read a single letter.
No, I mean, the first letter right there's an H.
They speak Japanese.
I can't I can't read it either, but judging from the feeling I get from this picture, just from my feels, it looks like it might be some sort of beautiful ballerina. that went to the same university as me. Could this
She
be?
is quite beautiful. Is this perhaps the kind of woman that strikes your fancy?
What are you saying? That I have a type? I'm not sure how to respond to that.
Not sure. Oh, you've quite concerning eye for that article to catch your attention. Wait, when you can pop in?
Literally told me to read it.
Eek. Oh no.
If I may, allow me to explain what the article's about.
Oh, please do. He just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just popped out of nowhere on my bottom
Everywhere.
screen. This article is about a disappearance that occurred at some point last night. Beautiful flower of the prestigious Novovich Ballet Company goes missing. A lone girl was found missing during a ballet performance in Shanghai. There was a beautiful young ballerina named Nikomina Borshevich.
I see. It's hard to remember the names of the Russian people. It's hard to remember any of their names, to be honest.
Yeah, and remembering a name in any language is difficult.
Yeah. Oh wait. Which apparently included a tiara set with gems valued at 20,000 rubles. Don't know how much that
Rubles.
is,
Wow, 20,000, baby.
but that must be
How
a
much
lot.
money is 20,000 rubles? Probably 20 bucks.
I wouldn't be able to even begin to get. Surely it's more money than we could possibly dream of.
I have a feeling that it's not, but so Sayoto's eyes are shining.
Sato.
So Sato. Well, can't say I blame him.
In order to retrieve both Miss Nikomina and that tiara, the ballet company is requesting search warrants for all vessels that are heading towards the Britain.
What do you mean that she's defecting as well?
It's starting to seem like what? Defection?
Defection. Yeah.
Defection is Russian's specialty.
Naruhodo, you shouldn't say things like that.
That's not cool.
Bruh!
It seems like Naruhodo doesn't like Russia. He's,
Okay, yeah, we already said that.
by the way,
Asogi, right, the victim.
the victim. What
Was there
about
anything that stood out to you?
Yeah, he's dead.
Is there
He
anything?
wasn't breathing.
No breathing.
He committed toaster bath.
No breathing. Take a good look at the desktop.
Oh, we got a computer?
Look at his setup.
Oh man, he has Minecraft?
Look at his
Yo.
setup. He's clearly playing Among Us.
Ooh.
Dang, he paid $5 for the Steam version.
$5. The victim appears to have been writing something.
This is London Travel Journal, and that is his handwriting too. Oh, but I don't think it's respectful to read through someone's journal, right? After they passed? Who said that? Who said that bunch of rubbish?
My. You should have spoken up before I read it.
Nice, amazing. Movie? So already went ahead and read through it. All right. Well, tell us what you thought about me.
Of course, despite my appearance, I can read basic Japanese quite well.
Oh, amazing. Is that so?
Wouldn't he be able to recognize that Asogi and Naruhodo are Japanese names and not Russian?
Yeah, I think he's only basing it on his logic. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to
He's
get out.
just actually stupid.
He's just getting
He
out.
just
He's just
wants to
getting out
catch-
He's just getting out the details and logic out of his head. But I don't think he knows. Like, he's not putting it.
He memorizes
together.
things, but he can't process them
'Cause
very well.
he's putting it all in an instant. You know, like as he said. I know. I'm
think
trying
he's
to make it
excited.
like.
Well, aren't you going to give the great detective Sasaru toss for that?
Goodness, whatever are you talking about?
Oh, you know, he's a good guy. This is so unfair.
It is.
What do you mean? He's a detective. He's supposed to read this kind of stuff.
All other matters
sure.
aside, in regards to the victim's journal. The last sentence appears to suddenly stop halfway through. What could have he been in the middle of writing? Could you perhaps enlighten me?
But didn't you say you could read Japanese?
I said basic, not advanced.
Yeah, so I did. But like I said, only the basic symbols.
Oh, I mean...
For example, I can
Well,
read the
let's
word harakiri. How's that? Impressive, isn't it?
Whoa, what?
It's like someone knowing like 3 words in Spanish.
Harakiri? Isn't that suicide?
That's that's a different word. Harakiri is
Oh.
something else.
Okay, I was like, oh my goodness.
Alright,
He's like, I know.
Ah ha ha ha!
His bragging didn't amount to much at all.
Excuse me, may I? If you'll allow me to see that, I can read it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Ah! Yes, then. Please, by all means.
Harakiri actually is related to the word seppuku. 1 hour and 23 minutes ago, after midnight, I heard a sound like a low whistle.
Hmm.
A whistle.
Intriguing. Please continue.
And the other sentence, 1 hour and 35 minutes after midnight, I saw a speckled band at the air deck.
A speckled band? I wonder what that means.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of it before.
At the air duct. Then I would suspect. It must be none other than the air duct which connects to the adjacent cabin.
Someone vented, huh?
Someone did vent.
Sogi's journals
Whoa.
and filed in the court records. Is that all the stuff we were able to talk about now? Okay, good.
I think so.
Finally.
I think we still have one
Now
more
then.
subject.
I must excuse myself. No, I think that was it.
Okay.
I think.
If I may ask, where might you be heading?
To be frank, I'm a bit curious about the victim's journal. I feel that it'd be worth investigating, and I'll get seasick if I just stand around.
Could it be that you are intending to go to the adjacent room? The one connected to that air duct?
Without a mystery, a great detective's existence is worthless and sorrowful. Rest assured, I grant you my word that the truth will become clear soon enough.
Excuse me, would you mind if we joined, you?
That would be a tad difficult, you see.
Huh? How so? Why is that?
You're a
Why are you
stowaway,
even
bro.
asking me? Just take a look at your hands.
Yes, my hands. Yes.
These
Oh,
hands.
yeah, oh, you're talking about the wrist. Ah, those handcuffs. Oh, who would have known?
That's what... After all, you are the suspect of this murder at the moment, are you not?
Nah, bruh. What do you mean by that? Please don't act like this doesn't concern you. You're the one who accused me in the first place. I don't know, bro.
Oh?
That's pretty sauce.
What are you talking about? I don't
You
recall ever uttering a single word implying that you were the culprit.
So I just handcuffed myself then.
No, it's implied that the sailors cuffed you. I think Sherlock was just saying, "Oh, I solved something," and just went on his merry way.
No, you did. It wasn't even that long ago.
Now, aren't you a strange one? Just why would I say something like that?
But Mr. Holmes, I'm rather certain you did. Holmes acting pretty sus.
Huh, Holmes?
Really? That's queer.
Yes, back when queer meant strange.
Yes. You really don't have the look of a criminal after all.
No. Even though he was looking right in my eye when he accused me? Amazing.
Well, I suppose it's fine. This is this, and that is that, as the saying goes.
Yeah, it's a murder here, a murder there.
In other words, it is like this. A culprit should act like a culprit. Just roll over and give up.
Oh,
No.
That was beyond cruel. Just become a villain, bro. Just be the antagonist. We all know that you killed a Sogi.
You killed a Sogi so that you could live out your fantasies.
Unbelievable.
Being a detective.
That great detective just ran off laughing at a time like this?
Stop now, Naruto. What are you just standing around for?
Because I get tossed
Told
when
us not to check the cabinet next door as well, with all due haste.
Alright, okay. But look at me. Look at me. I'm not really in condition to. Amazing. I'm gonna die. Before I get executed, I'm gonna die by Sayaudo.
I left this final lead for us, even as he lay dying.
I have a concussion, please.
You proud? Just roll over and give up?
It's so mean to me.
Everybody. All I did was hang out with my best bud.
Oh, I did. Now he ended up dead when I woke up.
I was just hanging in the boat with my brother.
That's the worst feeling. Realizing your friend, like your best friend, like after you get and being accused of his murder, and having no idea of what's going on.
And then they accuse you for murder. Alright, let's continue our investigation.
Yeah. Well, my hands.
Uncuff me, please, pretty please. Even in this state, there must be something. For Asogi's sake, I need to do whatever it takes to forge a new path forward.
Literally still grab things, bro.
Okay,
Alright,
what
let's
can we do?
move.
We can't talk to anyone, but we can examine. Is there anything else we can examine? No, I think we have to just talk to the sailor.
The chandelier, maybe? The lamp on top of the body?
Okay, we have to talk to the sailor.
Excuse-moi. May I have a moment of your time, fellow comrade?
What do you want?
I actually have one thing to ask. A favor that I have to request. Would you please allow me to investigate outside of this cabin?
I've heard that Japanese don't tell jokes, but it looks like my sources were wrong.
Huh?
The criminal himself telling me to let him escape? That's a really funny joke, friend.
Ha ha ha. We're in the middle of the ocean. There's no possible way for me to
Regardless,
escape.
you're not leaving this room until we've reached the port and hand you over to the local police. Do you understand?
I understand. Do you understand? It looks like there's no point in talking to the sailor for anything.
Okay,
Well, it seems
so-
like I'm between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, wait, do we have to press the move button?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
that's
move.
why. That's why, okay.
Thanks to the great detective, now I'm going to be even harder to get out of this cabin. There's nothing to do but keep looking around for some useful new piece of information.
Oh, I guess
Okay,
there's
so we
something we
can't
missed? No, it seems like we checked everything.
There is that. The
Oh,
lamp
the door. We didn't
above.
check the door.
Let's see. Maybe we have to examine the lock.
Here earlier.
We're leaving.
This door had been bolted tightly from inside the cabin.
How'd you guys get in? It's just a small, simple vault. But it'd be impossible to break either out or in as long as it's latched in place.
I concur.
So how'd you guys get in?
How did that work?
They broke down the door, obviously.
Oh yes, it's broken, alright. Given the evidence so far, I don't blame Sasato. Oh my goodness, I have a hard time with her. For blaming me.
It's okay.
Sasato. I can feel Sasato's glare burning into the back of my neck. Say, do you ever read mystery novels? Like,
Nancy
perhaps
Drew?
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay,
this is
never
the
mind.
part. This is the part where they use a needle and a thread to bolt the door from the outside.
Genius trick indeed. Yes, I do love reading mystery novels. Since all of the doors and general surroundings in this ship are made of iron, that trick wouldn't work here. Needles and threads can't cut through iron.
We won't know until we find out.
Now her glare feels more like needles digging into me.
Oh,
Oh, there's another dude now.
yeah.
Hey, anybody else want to know about this murder mystery? Come on in.
It's that sailor. He wasn't there just a little while ago.
Probably just walked in.
He vented.
Even
That's exactly what I thought.
There's like 7 vents in this room. If you have any questions, perhaps you should see what he has to say.
He might shout at me again, but I guess I could give it a shot.
Okay.
Hey, sailor, Popeye,
What's
come
up
over
with
here.
this Hosonaga-looking sailor.
Josuke. Oh,
Josuke.
hey, yo, Gappy. I have a couple of questions. Oh, nothing. It's just that sailor standing over there by the door. Oh, wait. Let's see. For some reason, I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. I'm grasping at straws again. Whatever it takes to be innocent.
He does look a bit familiar. Hello? Excuse me?
Is he the secret agent detective?
Yes, can I help you with something?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Why?
He's still here.
I definitely recognize that face. You're the merchant that dropped his coin.
No, it's definitely not me, okay?
No, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
We're not dying of tuberculosis. Hi, Detective Hosonaga. I almost said Detective Higashikata.
Detective Hikachiko.
Dang, dude. Wiping that blood on his white sleeves.
It has been some time.
It's been like half a month, bro.
How? Why? Why? Why are you doing all the jobs? Oh,
I
wait.
could ask you the same question.
Why? In a place like
I was
this?
so astonished that my heart stopped beating. I was so astonished that my heart started beating. Okay, not literally.
Sure you didn't mean to say I thought my heart was going to stop beating?
I've infiltrated this ship under special orders. Again?
Again?
Again.
They just have a single detective for the entirety of Japan.
And the entirety
Yeah,
of Japan
And
detective
you're
rests on
infiltrating,
his
don't you?
soldier, on his shoulders. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, he reminds me of the Gumball character, Larry, who is does every job in the city.
Oh yeah.
And
If it's within
him
my
just doing
power to do
everything.
so,
built
allow
on
me to
my
assist you
shoulders.
in any way I can. He's basically the gumshoe for this game. What you
Yeah,
guys
that's what
don't
I was
know.
gonna ask.
But
I know who Gumshoe is.
Gumshoe's
but,
from the
like,
trilogy. He's the detective.
Yeah, he's
for all
like
the courses
yeah,
in
he's the
trilogy.
detective dude.
And then they have different they have a different detective for the rest of the games. They like switch. Okay, special orders.
Oh, so what are your special orders this time around?
Moreover, why are you dressed like that?
Why not?
Were you dressed in like Part 8?
He do be dressing though.
He became from butler to Popeye.
I'm terribly sorry.
Huh?
It's confidential, bruh.
All of the fault for this incident lies squarely upon my shoulders.
Amazing.
I murdered a Sogi.
What do you mean, detective?
My special orders were to guard Asogi. Oh.
Aww.
Mission failed. We'll get him next
That
time.
was rough.
Vision nailed.
The arrangements were made by Secretary Jigoku of the Ministry of Justice. I was to protect him from possible assassins, so that he might reach Britannia unharmed.
What?
Assassins? Wow, okay.
Then he is in much danger.
We were just trying to bring one Japanese student to learn law of London. Okay?
Japan can't know any laws.
And then, like, everyone else is like, we need to kill that one student, okay? Currently, there's much tension between the empires of the East and West. The Secretary of the Ministry told me to take every possible contingency into account.
I guess I did it though.
How could this be?
Okay.
We couldn't actually hear you.
Can you guys see the stream?
So, is it really possible? Was assassinated?
Okay.
He got yeeted.
Unlike most escort missions, I wasn't able to publicly divulge my identity as a bodyguard. Instead, I was forced to board this ship under the guise of a sailor. Oh.
Oof.
From dawn till dusk, I kept watch over Asogi until he retired to his cabin each night. And to think, during the few hours when I was not keeping my vigil, this happened. And so, in my own complacency, I allowed him to die. I failed in my duty.
Aww.
I'm no longer worthy of showing my face to either of you. I'm so sorry. So obviously he doesn't think Naruhodo did it, because he was just like...
Detective Hosonaga?
Might there be anything I can do to help make amends for this catastrophic failure? If so, please tell me how I can be of service. Oh, he's being really nice. Thank goodness we have him on our side. Basically.
Yeah, he's actually on our side this time.
Yeah. Well, he was kind of helping us out near the end of the first case. Because he had all the evidence.
Yeah, that is true. He was like, yeah, you know, maybe it wasn't you. Well, you know, double check. Right now, we're trying to investigate Sogi's death.
I suspected as much. I assume that means you aren't actually the culprit then.
That's right.
See,
of course not. That's right. Vouch for me.
For a completely separate crime, but that doesn't matter right now. We'd like to move to the cabin next door and investigate things there as well.
Are you able to grant me approval to leave this room? Son, I am the captain of this vessel.
I cannot. My apologies.
Oh no.
Aww.
He's chore boy.
At present, you are considered to be a threat to the other passengers. If you were to attempt to leave this cabin for any reason,
I would have to murder
That
you
rowdy
on the
sailor would
spot.
lift you by the scruff of your neck and toss you right back in. And do
Stab
an
him with the
atomic,
sword.
a German suplex.
And all because they know I'm a stowaway who murdered one of my own countrymen.
By a Russian. Sorry. But there may be one chance. Have you anything persuasive I could use to help you move aboard about more freely?
Persuasively.
By
What
that,
would
do you
be
have any evidence that...
detective?
If I had something that I could provide a reason for you to investigate the other cabin, then I would give my very life, if only to persuade the captain.
But... But... Oh, jeez.
Can you see it?
There we go. That seems a little...
Yeah, sorry, it's just
No.
lagging a little bit on.
Okay.
Yeah, it is lagging a little bit on my
I
side.
can
too.
think of only one method that will work. Only one.
Huh? What is it? You gotta tell me.
I don't think I will. Same method you used on me earlier. You presented evidence to support the argument that you were trying to make.
Presenting evidence.
Evidence? The proof?
The proof for the truth. You should already be familiar with it from your time in the courtroom.
Oh, yes, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, just press the present button.
Tutorial stuff.
Yeah. Now let's show
Now-
something will give him
now
a
show
reason. Just find
we
the
go.
present button. Okay, so yeah, what do we have that we can present to him? Asogi, yeah, no, it's Ogi's journal.
The journal.
And this is...
This is all that Asogi wrote.
in his journal.
It's his life's memoir.
Was
What
just 2
caused him to
sentences.
passed away. He left behind some perplexing words.
Perplexing.
Perplexing. In what way?
In this journal, he wrote, I saw a speckled band at the air duct.
Speckled band. Perplexing words indeed.
We still don't understand the meaning of those words. Hold. But the curious thing is, we can point towards the air vent.
Ah yes, the air duct, I presume.
Let's look over there.
You live up to your title, detective. You put 2 and 2 together.
Congratulations.
Good for you.
We really do figure it out,
air duct
detective.
connects directly to the cabin next door.
Who will win, detective? Alright, if we investigate the air duct, we might figure out what this speckled band is. Maybe it's just wires. We're stopped.
Wires are very widespread at this point in time.
I suppose that is proof enough.
Huh? Come again?
Come again.
What?
At the moment, I must stay here in this cabin.
Okay.
Until the ship reaches the next port, I must remain on watch at the crime scene. These are the captain's orders. Therefore, I have no other option than to leave the investigation to the 2 of you. Oh, I see.
Really?
Well, I cannot remove your handcuffs. You may move freely about the first class area with your handcuffs.
No, but, are you sure it will be alright? After all, the captains...
Do not worry. I'll keep my promise.
Get blood on the crime scene.
I will put my life on the line to persuade the captain. In the end, I owe Sogi at least that much, after my failure to protect him.
Thank you very much, Detective.
Shall we be off then, Naruto?
Oh, yeah.
If you touch the move button, we can leave to the cabin. Oh yeah, the move
Tutorial
button.
stuff.
Oh, the button, of course.
But we'll have to do that in the next video. We'll cover that, because I think there's a nice place to stop. So, we'll catch you guys later in the next video.
See ya!
Peace,
out.
peace.